Does sewer pipeline worth it? Maybe we go do traditional sewer replacement. Why we need to do lining? Why we waste so much money and pay so much for lining? Let's do traditional sewer replacement. I will explain you when lining working and when lining is not working, and you cannot do the lining. Lining when it's working is when you have pipe like this is working. When you have pipe like this is the working perfectly. When you have dig it at the street, is it working? Because to dig through the street and replace that line to the street would cost you 50-70,000, which lining cost you like $7,000. 50-70 compared to 7,000 is a really great savings, and it's a worth it 100%. But when you cannot do lining, when pipe has a sagging and has a belly, on the cast iron pipe you can call belly when your camera underwater at least 10 feet, because many times people call belly when camera go underwater for 2 feet, and it's because of bottom of the line is disintegrated, and camera has, it's this way, they go just below the pipe under the water, and people say, oh, you have a 4 feet belly. It's not the belly, it's just disintegrated bottom of the line. The second, when it doesn't work, when pipe collapse. When pipe collapse, nothing what you can do, you have to dig it and replace it. Is no other option. When we run the camera and it's a huge roots, and I see like, okay, 90% pipe is gonna be gone. When I try to clean it, I'm just blended inside because there's no pipe left. When it's a little bit pipe left, we still can line it, but it's no pipe left at all, only corrosion, and those corrosion and dirt just hold it the direction, then it's gone. Then we recommended the pipe bursting. If pipe doesn't have a proper slope, it's not corrected, it's not fitted, offset. When it creates an offset and someone did the work, this is the problem what happened when you use rubber band. It looks like good, no problem, right? But when I turn it like this, you can see offset. Whereas this pipe and this pipe 1 inch below than this one. It's that much different gap when you use rubber coupling. And no matter what you do, it's always gonna be like that. It's 100% legal by the book and plumbing code here in California, but it's created a problem and we're replacing them a lot. And previous plumber who did the repair and then used rubber Franco coupling, which we do not recommend to use at all, and pipe has created multiple offsets. Offsets liner doesn't fit. It's reduced the problem. It's make a slope and jump where water gonna be slope over, but it's not fixed the offset. Offset broken pipe have to be digged and replace it. Is no other option. If it's no proper slope, it's have to be digged and slope properly. If it's a belly, it's have to be digged and replace it. Only if you have a right slope, right direction, no offsets, then yes, lining is good. If pipe collapsed or not, nobody can tell you before start doing the work. Usually when we came and do investigation, we give you option to 50-50 chance pipe can be collapsed or can be stay, or like, okay, 80% is good, 20% I have a few spot when we're cleaning can be problem, can be break or collapse. That one I talking up front and I'm explain people how it's go and what they can expect it for. I'm start for my favorite trenchless sewer replacement is a pipe bursting. This is actually where you replace the whole pipe with a brand new 2-inch, 3-inch, 4 or 6-inch SDR 17 pipe, and this is technology give you install the completely new pipe. And compared to lining, pipe bursting is cost less than lining, and this is why. For lining, you have to put the effort and dig it to hole. Usually we work when it's a back-to-back bathroom, we jackhammer one bathroom, replace the drain for the bathroom, then we dig it hole on the property drop, pull the line, break the old one, bring the new one through, they're just going in, break it, deliver the pipe, and we just do all new ABS connection. And for this work, we provide lifetime warranty, and cost is gonna be less than lining, even we don't provide lifetime warranty for the lining. And this is why. Because for lining, we need to cleaning in descale, and it's a chance for lining collapsing and difficulties to do the work. And to do the lining, it takes us 2 days longer than do pipe bursting. Time-wise, it's one aspect of the cost. Second aspect of the cost, lining material, resin and felt, is cost more than SDR 70 pipe. It's a commercial grade. They use for water, drain, sewer, for multiple purposes. Manufacturer is fully loaded. Manufacture tons of SDR pipe, and they pretty cheap. They cost less. Is only more cost as a labor. Pipe bursting doesn't work if it's a footing, if it's other utilities go through and it's gonna break it, it's a risk. and different limitation when you cannot do. You cannot do pipe bursting from your property to the street. That is only lining option. Then cost. If you run the camera and you see a lot of buildups, you need to clean it and you need to remove it. If you have that much buildups in a line, most likely you need to dig the trench to collect all those debris. If it's a pipe like this with a lining and a hole in, then you will need cleaning, but you risky, your pipe can be collapsed. You have to dig it and repair collapsed spot, because lining go only for pipe where is existing pipe. You cannot line it where is no existing pipe. And this is the different price and the cost for the lining. If you have a bathroom, multiple drain connections, if we're talking for the bathroom, if you want to line it all the bathroom, lining is going to be cost you 1.5, 2 times more the bathroom, then remove the toilet sink, jackhammer digging, tunnel under the tub, under the shower and the second bathroom, and replace all the drain and put tile back and a drywall and paint and restore your bathroom. Cost is still going to be same or a little bit lower than do lining, because you still need to get the access. Pipe can be cracked and collapsed, and if it has a crack on the spray and brush coat lining, is no warranty for it. For pipe bursting price, if we're talking for price for pipe bursting, how deep the pipe? Pipe is a 2.5 feet or 5-7 feet deep. This is increase the pipe for trenching is going to be from 2,500 to 6,000 of the trenching and create point of the access. Second point of the access is going to be bathroom. To replace the 2 bathroom back to back, we charge, depends of the situation, from 7,000 to 11,000 to replace the bathroom. Then actual pipe bursting, replace it 30 feet of line from the house to property drop clean out is going to be approximately 2,800. Pipe bursting by itself is not going to be cost that much, but preparation one hole, dig and replace it all, drain another hole and replacing the line, it's going to be significant cost. Of the end, from property drop to the house with the replacing the bathroom and do all work inside, you will look at from 12 to 20,000. Depends of different situation, and it's not going to be ever exact price to work, because it can be footing, can be digging through, it can be branch connection, what's have to be work done, or you want to do pipe bursting from the kitchen all the way to inside the bathroom, and it's another 30 feet line. That is going to be another like $2,800-$3,600 of pipe bursting. But question if it can go through the footing when you jackhammer in the footing and create the access for the pipe bursting. And this has changed the price. If your house under remodel and nothing in, you don't need to restore anything, then pipe bursting is your best friend. I will recommend to do during the remodel, because you will save 30% lower with a better quality work than a lining. But if you want to replace it, what's the replacing going to be cost? Replacing cost is going to be less than lining. With jackhammer, digging, trench it, install all the new pipes and everything, you will probably look at around 15 to 18,000 to jackhammer, digging and replace it. But to put all tile in the house, all concrete on the front yard, all landscaping on the front yard, and rebuild all the drywall cabinet and everything what's breaking inside the house, and disaster for a week and a half in the house, your total cost for the job going to be 40,000-50,000. Because your secondary damage can be double than a lining. And the upfront cost, it looks like a lot for the lining and the pipe bursting, but of the end, with all your secondary damage and restoration, it's going to be 30-40% less than a traditional replacement. Almco Plumbing is your best sewer expert. If you want a job done right in your house without any subcontractor, for one person who can handle all possible trenchless metal repair, you have to call Almco Plumbing. We is the top #1 company with all 4 inside house sewer trenchless rehabilitation method. We do not use any subcontractors. We is your best choice. We are your best sewer expert. We do all 4 trenchless in house. We cover all possibility to fix your pipe without trenching or with a trenching. If you have a crawl space, then it's best method to do is just traditional replacement. Don't even look it for the lining. It doesn't work that at all. Just go and replace it. Call Almco Plumbing. We came to your house, we investigated, and we give you best option will work for your house with the cost effective and quality of the work.